And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division just about set. And on the hill in this one, Max Fried. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. We'll elevate that and then break you off.
Rip back to the mound, and that got him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And next for Toronto, Miles Straw. And that one upstairs, ball one. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. One out, bases empty. And there's a foul ball. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Next pitch is outside. Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with one away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Ball one, no strike.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Will Bichette up to the dish. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, two strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And it's through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 0-1 down. Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings to first, and that'll do it. Back now in the Bronx. Our starter in this one, Jose Barrios. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Aaron Judge stands in now and watches strike one. That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Gone. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that's in there for strike one. One out, base is empty, and a run in here on opening day. And that's a little high. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back home. It's 2-1. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Brandon Lau digs in now. Fastball for a strike. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double. Now here's Trent Grisham. Now one missed. Loud on at second with 2 down. Just missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells. Swing at a ground ball. Gloves it on the dive from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out. New inning getting started. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-0. Fried, in his 7th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Swinging a foul out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one drilled left field. And base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So up next for Toronto, Ben Rice. Ground ball could be 2. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2. Back here in the Bronx, Singy, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League, had won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Dodgers versus Yankees in the Fall Classic. It doesn't get any better than that, Singy.
Yeah, and a lot of people across the globe watch those games, not just in the United States, and we won't forget that World Series for a long time.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit, takes outside. Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ball, that's outside.
Volpe on at first, nobody out. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business. So the batting order turns over. Here's Cody Bellinger. in the dirt. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Varsho hauls it in, and there's one away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that one missing low. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Got him swinging. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Kicks and deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chisholm checks his swing, appeal to third, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Back in the Bronx, on to the third inning, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. There's the strike.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Outside low, and 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Strike.
That misses the zone. 3-1. And that's in for a strike. Hit in the air, center field. Mitchell settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Out towards left center. And there's 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Miles Straw. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground to third. Chisholm tosses across to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Set for the bottom of the third, and now it's going to be Nathaniel Lowe. Berrios back to work. That one at the knees for a strike. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. Ball 2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Lau, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Lowe aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Walked his first time. And that's down and away. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Man at first, one away. Next pitch is outside. Strike three, and that's two in a row. And next for New York, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1's the count.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that's outside. Straw chasing after it. And the inning is over. On to the fourth. And now for the Jays, George Springer. Max Fried will go to work. Foul ball there. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Bo Bichette, singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ball 1, no strikes. Blue Jays down a run. Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone. One gone, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
That to right. Judge puts it away for the out. 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. His first at bat was a strikeout. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
1-1.
That one finds the corner, and it's 1-2. And there's a ball. Tying run is at first here on opening day. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And there's one down. Garrett Mitchell stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed.
One ball, one strike.
Swings through that one for strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
Just off the outside edge. One down, base is empty. Bichette fires across the diamond. Already two gone here in the home fourth. And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. That one misses. Ball one. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. Varsho hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in New York, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And that is out of play.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
Nope.
0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Ground ball to the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning. Ben Rice next up for the Blue Jays. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the...
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
You got to be careful.
Throw safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Varsho stands at second with no outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Blue Jays tie it up. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2. Here's Andres Jimenez. This one in the air. Chisholm has this one sized up. Makes the grab, one away. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Clement, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. And the 1-0. And a strike. The Yankees trying to keep this a 2-2 game, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a strike. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Stays alive. Freed out of the stretch, fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 1 out and a runner at second. That misses, and now it's 3-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. This one looks like trouble. In comes the run from second. It's 3-2.
Big RBI for him right there. 10th pitch of the
out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ball one there. Still only one out here in the inning. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Bichette up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Mitchell makes the play. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they're up by 3. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. And that one fouled off. This one in the air center field. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And that skips into dirt.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One up, one down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And that misses. And now 3-0. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Good job to fight that one off. Bichette whips it to first. And there are 2 outs. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back in the Bronx, all set for the top of the 6th. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto. DH, Anthony Santander. Hamilton back to work. And the slider just misses. And that one hammered. That's back. That one is gone. He circles the bases. It's 6-2. And now Dalton Varsho. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here on opening day. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next for Toronto, Ben Rice. And that one hit 97 on the gun. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Liner caught it second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. Lau at the plate. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. First offering, and it just misses. That one missed. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Next offering is fouled back. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's Trent Grisham. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Giancarlo Stanton looking to start something with 1 gone. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Clement sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now here is Austin Wells. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the number 2 hit. Jonathan Loaisiga will take over here.
Number 43.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's carrying. That's not coming back. A massive home run. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-2. And first offering is fouled off. Loaisiga, he's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys. But, Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers.
And it's flip a coin, because the good thing is that you can bring a guy like this in with the bases loaded and not worry about walking in a run. But on the other side, if he gives up one of those homers, it counts for 4.
And there's one down. Now it's the shortstop, Bichette. Lined, and that's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in there safely.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Line drive and foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Runners at the corners here, one away. Santander getting ready to hit. And that's fouled off. Bichette at third. Kirk at first. One gone. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mitchell gets under it and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Bichette comes around to score. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And he dives in safely. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's hard hit on the line. Judge makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Oh, that got away from him, and he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, Garrett Mitchell will hit next. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have. To Jimenez.
He's out.
And it's a double play. Bellinger up to hit.
Bellinger.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. And Bellinger is out. That's the third out. Inning over. Back in New York. And now the first baseman. New pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Right. There you go. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Cruz, a 6'2" righty, 235 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. In the air, left side. Bellinger squeezes it. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement. First pitch swinging.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Over to Lowe. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. And a swing and a miss there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Not close with that one. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In there at the knees, and a count 1-2.
1 ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one inside. The count now 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nathaniel Lowe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. And there's a ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs. Barger makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and here is Addison Barger. That one to first, makes the sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out. Here's George Springer. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Mitchell sizing this one up. 2 away now. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And first offering is fouled off. Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, and that's just foul. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom 9, and stepping in for the Yankees, Brandon Lau. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And strike 2.
0-2's the count.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Here's Stanton now. He's 0 for 1. That one outside. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1-1.
The Blue Jays up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Reaching down, makes the catch. So they're down to their final out. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a foul straight back. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Paul Goldschmidt, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take this one in a blowout. Berríos with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.